Hey, what is up everyone? So today we're going to go ahead and be doing the fog lights to the Nissan Versa. If you don't know how to take off the front bumper, I'll just make sure I put the link up above and you guys can click on there and make sure you guys check out how to take off the front bumper. Alright, so for all of us who don't have fog lights, we have these blanks that just don't look appealing whatsoever. I actually don't like them, and either way you kind of want to have fog lights. So I went ahead and ordered fog lights, and they come as separate pieces. So this is the guy that you'll be installing, and then afterwards you install the actual light housing. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I bought this off Amazon. These are from Spec-D Tuning. They're about $80 I believe, and they actually look pretty nice. They look almost exactly the same quality as OEM, and I'm not sure about the chrome part, but it does look nice to me. It may not be the actual one from factory, but hey, you're not going to be looking at this up close. You need them for actual purposes. So let's go ahead and start doing this. Alright, so for this, I made sure I put a piece of cardboard under the bumper because you don't want to make sure you don't scratch it. So we're going to go ahead and start taking these off. We already took off one cover, and it's super simple to take these off. They're just on here. There's these little slits here, so you want to make sure you just poke it inside, and it will just drop back out. And there's about 5 of these as well. I went ahead and also wiped down everything here because it was kind of dirty, and I wanted to make sure that this ends were clean. You know, it doesn't need to be that way, but it was just personal preference. But yes, so this is super easy to put down. They're actually just, you know, make sure that the chrome part is on the bottom side of the bumper, and you just want to make sure you come in and press them on in. It does come with all the hardware you're gonna need. So you want to make sure you start putting this guy in here, and then these guys, of course, they have the L and the R on here, so you're not going to make a mistake, and they only go in one way. You sit this guy down here. Alright, now that everything's mounted, we're just going to go ahead and start tightening this all down. The point is, I'm going to have to figure out how to route this into the car. At this point right now, I don't see where to route it through, so I'll have to figure it out soon. But this part of the wiring is not really a big issue. The real big issue is the other part of it. So I routed the wire, you guys can see right there, in here, one coming out this way, you guys can see him hanging right here, and then the other coming through the middle of the support bar, coming through, oops, and then it just drops down in here, which ends up popping up right here. So I wanted to make sure I keep some of the OEM looks. They do come with zip ties. It does come with zip ties, but I do believe that the zip ties are more for once you're on this end here. So if you want to add in more zip ties, make sure you yourself have extras, because this is the amount of zip ties you get. Could be for this side. For me, that's what it looks like, because they don't seem that strong enough to hold if there's going to be any wind passing through it like it would be right here. We're gonna go ahead, start mounting that guy onto here, seeing how it all fits in. I did say I'm only test fitting this to make sure it's all in good intact. So let's try out and test it out, see if it turns on. And they do. The button works, everything works, the lights are good. Now, before I put these completely on, I'm gonna make sure that the bottom tabs that are down here, that before I do that, I'm able to adjust these guys here, because I need to make sure that they're not pointed too up and they're not pointed too low. I do have some complaints about them, as in the fitment here. This right here doesn't really cover all that nicely, as this part is not glass, it's more of a gap here, and then this guy comes in right here. Now the other side seems to fit a little bit better, so even this guy here feels almost the same way, but for some reason this one seems to have fit nicer. Now, remember how we had a discussion about how this is going to be aftermarket and all that? Well, fitment. It's kind of floppy right here, it's drooping, and then here it looks nice, till you get right here. Can't really show you, but right here, yeah, this is showing the inside here. It's not really touching, which I'm not liking. The other side, nicely closed. So there are some fitment issues. Like I said, there will always be some sort of issue when you go aftermarket, but that's the gamble we all willing to take just to make our car have actually something that's actually functional. So let me go ahead and start testing out the lights. Let me get them adjusted before doing anything else. Alright, so I'm a bit on an incline, but at least this should at least cover something for you guys in when it comes to adjusting your fog lights. So it seems that they're pretty evenly same height looking at both sides. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is give you guys a little bit of knowledge on this. So usually, typically, fog lights should be at least 10 to 24 inches off the ground, and I went ahead and pre-measured, and I'm about between 10 and 11 inches, meaning I'm actually right at the spot where I want to be at. And then you're gonna have to take this whole entire plastic off because this guy needs to get pushed out, and to do so, I believe you're gonna have to take this guy out completely, and that's kind of simple. You only have 2 10s down here, but let me get this done first, and then let's try trying to wire everything up. So to take that off, all you need is to take off these 2 bolts here, and then right where your ECU, your OBD2 plugs in, there's one little Phillips screw there, and I believe that should take care of mainly everything till we have to get up to this place here. I believe everything else here should be able to pop off easily. I did this once and I don't remember how I took off this whole entire piece here, but I'm gonna figure it out again and I'll show you guys afterwards. So pretty simple. All I did was just grabbed here, pulled right out, and then of course pulled this side out, and then I have this guy right here. Make sure let me unclip this guy. So then you have 2 Phillips here, because you want to make sure you remove this housing here to add this button there. Alright, so now that I installed the button, I mean, it's not the same finish as this, because this has like a little like plastic, kind of like a matte finish to it. Well, this one's a little bit more of a shinier, you know, plastic finish. But other than that, I think we're good to go. For this was just super easy. You have to push in there and in here with the flathead, pop the old one out, and then just reinsert this guy, and we're good to go. So I'll go ahead and put this back inside, and then I'm gonna start trying to figure out how or the best way to wire everything in. Most likely it's just gonna be with the coat hanger and push the wire through, but maybe, you know, you guys know something of a better way of doing that. So if you guys do know how to do that better, please put that comment down below. So I connected it to that door lamp right there, which is that fuse 10 right there, and well, I couldn't figure out how to get through that grommet, through the firewall, so I went ahead and wired it through here. Well, this is considered, well, in my eyes, the lazy way. It did work out for the best. I mean, I still got to make sure I bolt those guys in with that existing, and then also that relay right there would be put down on a bolt like that one there, or somewhere else. But the main thing is that now that that's on, push this button. So let me put the light there and come here, push this button, it's on, and my fog light should also be on, but I believe it's because this guy right here. But yeah, the power just came off on it. But there you go, fog lights, straight as it can be, which is good. Now I'm praying that putting all this now won't be too much of a pain anymore. If you guys want a Puku Pal, I suggest ordering it off the link down below in the description. Like I said, these are really nice, really high quality. They have leather, oversized zippers, and honestly, they're really nice to have around. I like it. I use it to carry all my camera stuff inside here, and honestly, for this, I didn't really need it, but it's nice to have a little companion to make you company while you're working on all this. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Bye.